to pieces. You deserve that, lowlife!
Been there, done that.
Who are you?
I'm Orlan, the keeper of this. What are you looking for, stranger? Maybe a good swig from the country stills, or I can give you all that and more.
What kind of armor can you offer me?
I have here a very nice piece that...
Nothing you can do about it. He really should have known better.
I'll think about it.
As you like.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know? People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
Been there, done that.
Show me your wares.
If you can pick...
That's all just gossip. It was his decision, wasn't it? That was obvious all along. You don't have to tell me that. It's a bad business. I used to say that myself. That's been known a long time. There's more, believe me. He never would have thought of that himself. I used to say that myself. That's not what I heard.
Is the beer any...
It's not exactly the best, but in these...
What are you doing here?
Up until a few weeks ago, I was slaving away on... One day it just got too much for me, and now I'm my own boss. Everything I own is in this chest here. Interested in a little...
I've got no time for things.
What kind of a contest would that be?
I call it bottoms up. The rules are quite... We take turns ordering a tankard of the best beer the old geezer had. Every tankard has to be drunk dry, so that it doesn't even leave a ring if you set it on the table upside. The last man standing wins. The loser pays the tab and a stake. Well,
Maybe some other time.
Things I could tell you.
Could I bet on someone else, though?
certainly. If you finally manage to find someone with the guts to go up against me, then I'll bet with you. Everybody pays the same amount into a pot. The winner gets everything. Bring me someone who dares to go up against...
That's the truth.
Did anything else of interest?
Not that I know of.
Isn't me anymore. You just have to listen. He never would have thought of that himself. It was his decision, wasn't it? That's...
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I couldn't get away with that. I never knew that. Things I could tell you. That's been known a long time. And that's the truth. Until you didn't know that. I couldn't get away with that. That's really not my problem. No idea. You tell me.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Just look at that mess under the bridge over there. I haven't seen anything like it in my entire life. Those swine should be
What happened?
I was traveling with my helpers when those horrible brutes came jumping on my cart out of the blue and butchered everybody. I'm lucky that I still know how to dish out a decent right hook, or they would have killed me too.
Who were those people?
The bandits. Who else? They rob everybody who try. I knew they were lurking up there. So but my cart and my goods must have been those scumbags simply jumped from the bridge. I should have tried to steal
That stuff there on...
the cart, the good, but none of it is really any value. The only thing that's irreplaceable are the 3 stone tablets.
Stone tablets?
The water mage in town wants to buy them from me. I must have them back at any cost or my...
What would a water mage want with them?
He said he was going to study them and asked me to bring...
Where did you get those stone tablets?
I found them near old buildings, such as... I've already sold a whole bunch of them to the water. They're pretty rare down here, though. I found most of...
Why don't you simply go...
During that melee with the bandits, I can still hobble along, but it...
You managed to drive...
Yes.
Can you teach me how to hit hard? Show me how I can hit harder.
All right, but you'll help me save my reputation. Then I can show you how...
Show me...
I can't sell you anything. I can only sell you... But I won't leave here.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I know nothing about picking locks.
I've got no time for things like that.
That's nothing
You don't have to tell me that.
new. Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I've got one here.
Thank you. Now I'm still I'll pay you for them. I can't, but I won't.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a long time since we've seen a stranger on our land. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm Agil, and the strange bird over there is my brother.
How's the field work going?
Great. If those miserable field raiders weren't constantly destroying...
Why don't you do it?
You're joking. Since I've been on this farm, I've killed so many of the beasts that I've lost count. But alas, new ones keep...
Hey, you! Who are...
My name is Enem, and the half-pint over there is We've been working here on the farm for Akil.
How's the...
Do you want to help? There's another hole back. You just have to make sure that the field raiders don't surprise you.
Why don't you do it?
I've killed more of them than I can count.
Your brother...
What? That loafer? He always disappears just as soon as the... He shouldn't be talking...
Your brother tells a similar story,
Ah, what exactly does he say?
that he has also done away with plenty of field raiders.
What? That loser can't even find his way home by himself. Tell him he shouldn't brag like that.
Hey, you! Your brother think...
What? He'd better watch out or I'll teach him. Go and tell him.
Enem is a bit irritated.
He shouldn't puff himself up so much, else I'll tear his head.
Hey! I think the two of you...
The bastard didn't give in. I'll tear out his guts. Tell him
Why don't you tell him yourself?
I'll do that.
Thanks for the gold, you hero. I think I'd better take this weapon. Wait a minute. Haven't you done enough damage?
Oh, my head.
Wait a minute.
Do you want to cause even...
Who told you that?
I've got no time for things like that.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Is there a
No, everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Whatever it is that brought you here, you had better forget it and hit the road.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Hey, Yoko! Have you lost your way?
He
Go
should
back
have
to your...
known better.
There's more, believe me.
Those cutthroats are threatening my husband.
That's
We are citizens of the
totally
town
obvious.
loyal to the king, and the mercenaries are planning to rob us.
There's
Now, don't you
more,
just
believe
stand
me.
there. Do something. Help us.
Nobody ever asks me.
That will never change.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Everything all right?
More.
As soon as anyone says anything wrong around here, the dance starts. So watch your step or there'll be a slaughter.
Will you join the fight?
I'm not just gonna stand here when the ruckus starts, but I'm not gonna push it
Should
either.
have known better.
Nothing's going to change about that.
Onar's rebellion will have serious
He should have known better.
That was no big deal.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's nothing new.
That will never change.
It's better to watch out who you tell
Hey,
what.
you!
You're in for it now.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
So much for you, lowlife.
Thank Innos. My
Not
name
even
is
any
Akil.
gold.
Who were those people?
Those were mercenaries from Onar's farm.
I think I'll take your
I've been-
weapon.
Well, thank Innos it didn't come to that.
Nothing.
You're an exceptional fella.
I've got it.
So long.
Nothing there.
to
Plunder. Wait a minute.
Have you heard anything about...
Don't make me laugh. Heard of them? Tonak and Telbor used to work on my and I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that, and yet they've simply if you happen to find out what's become of...
What did the
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm, and that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want.
You know your way around this area.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What is there in the woods behind your farm?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there.
Where can I find Onar's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point, you come to a tavern. From there, you go farther east until you come to the big field.
What is that tavern?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about it than I.
I've got it.
So long.
Everything.
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez is what I could use now is a...
You hang out in the...
That's right. I cannot afford going there.
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. Two fellows compete against each other, whoever can hold. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money.
Who did you go up?
Against Rukar, that old good-for-nothing. But somehow I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine... I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn... Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. If I only had enough money to...
You're not...
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Corinnes. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil.
We're in for it now. You shouldn't have come here. Ah!
What a silly bastard.
Hey!
Are you all...
Yes, I'm fine.
Why don't you defend yourself?
For us farmers near the city, it makes more sense to stay on the good side of the city militia than... On the other hand, there's Bengar and Sekub who would rather give up their farms than work...
Where do I find the farms of...
They're not far from the farm where the landowner lives. Go east from here and you'll find them.
Haven't you ever considered moving away from here?
It's not easy to get away from this part of the country. All the land is walled in by high... The only two ways out of here are the pass to... Since we cannot afford passage on a ship, and the Valley of Mines is a place of no return...
What do you know?
I've never been there myself, but...
Look out for your...
I shall do my...